What is up, gamers? I'm here to officially announce, in its own video, my Patreon. Talked about this on the last video, but I talked a little bit about it. So here I am, giving you most of the details about the Patreon. You may be wondering, Sean, you've only got like 150 subscribers. Why the heck are you making a Patreon? Well, you see, that's exactly why I'm making a Patreon. Because YouTube's not going to give me any money. And I have stuff that, I want to share so everybody can use it. But I'm not just going to give it away. But we'll get into that. Now you ask yourselves, well then Sean, what are you giving us to support you on Patreon? I got a couple things. One, my D&D is starting tomorrow of the day that this is uploaded. You know what that means? I have D&D stuff pre-made for you. It's my homebrew info. If you want it, support on Patreon. But that's not all you can get, because I'm sure most of you watching this are interested in my League of Legends content. So, if you support me on Patreon, I'm going to have specific days of the week where I play with my patrons. I don't have days set yet, but it'll probably be on the weekends. Probably. Maybe one day during the week and then Saturday, Sunday. Who knows? We'll decide later. We don't need to know now. But you see, that's just the first tier. Second tier, well, the second tier doesn't change much. It gives you more of my D&D information. First tier gives you classes. Second tier gives you classes and lore. And you can still play games with me on those days where I play games with my patrons. It's all cool and dandy. Then we get to the last tier, where anything really matters. For this final tier, you get higher priority for games with me on the days that I do games. You get the artwork I've created for my D&D, if you want it. Or maybe you just pick and choose which ones you want. Either way, you will have the option to get them. You'll get the classes and the lore for the D&D, as well as I will do Aatrox coaching for this tier. Now, that's if you want it. I'm not the best Aatrox player. I know that. But I'm sure I am pretty good at Aatrox, and if you want any tips and pointers, well, that's what that tier is for. Now, I did say that was the last tier, but I also added in for the ones that matter. There's another tier that is $10 more than the final tier. That one is specifically for supporting me. You'll get all the previous stuff. It's all nice and cool. But if you really like my content, well, that's what that tier is for. I'd appreciate it if you went there, but I really don't expect people to use that one a lot. In total expectations, I'm not expecting a lot. I know if I expect a lot, then I'll get sad when I don't I'll get sad when I don't reach that expectation. You see, we keep expectations low, so we're not sad. It just makes sense. Yeah? So that's the Patreon. If you want to support me, or if you want anything from my Patreon, well, consider going there, checking it out. maybe not supporting me, but you're like, hey, that's pretty cool. Maybe I'll do it later when I can, or when I see the D&D stuff tomorrow of the day this is recorded. Anyway, that's it. Bye.